Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today, Vinayasangaha, paragraph number 46 from Vinayasangaha atthakatha. Na bhikkhave buddhavacanaṃ chandaso āropetabbāṃ yo āropeyya āpatti dukkaṭassa. One rule. Anujānāmi bhikkhave sakāya niruttiyā buddhavacanaṃ pariyāpuṇitun di vacanato. These are Pali. Vedaṃ viya buddhavacanaṃ sakkaṭabhāsāya vacana̱maggaṃ āropetabbaṃ vaṭṭati. Sakāya pana māgadhikāya niruttiyā pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ. Okay, the meaning is the Buddha's word, the Buddha's tipitaka, the Buddha's teachings cannot be taught in sakkaṭa language, Sanskrit language. They should not teach the Buddha's what the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha's tipitaka in Sanskrit language. They should not put the tipitaka in Sanskrit language. Āropetabbaṃ. Sakkaṭabhāsāya vacanāmaggaṃ āropetaṃ vaṭṭati. That means sakāya pana māgadhikāya niruttiyā pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ. That means we should teach the Buddha's tipitaka, the Buddha's teaching with our own Magadha language. That means during the Buddha times, two brothers from Brahmana family. They were very skillful in Veda. They can give very good speech to the listeners. That is why they also suggested the Buddhas. But there are many bhikkhu from different countries, from different. They are using many different languages, their own languages. They are teaching the Buddha's what the Buddha's teaching with many different languages. Then they suggest maybe we should teach the Buddha's teaching with the sakkaṭa, Sanskrit language. According to their suggestion, no, the Buddha didn't allow them. The Sanskrit language. The Buddha allowed to study, to teach the Buddha's tipitaka, the Buddha's teaching with the Magadha, our own language. They mean Pali language only during this time. Mainly need to study, need to teach the Buddha's teaching with Pali language only. Why? If they only just use the other like Sanskrit language as their main language in Tipitaka teaching, then there will be problem. For example, Samanera ordination. Samanera to be valid, what will happen? They can become Samanera by reciting 3 refuges only. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dhammam saranang gacchāmi, Sangham saranang gacchāmi in Pali only, not with the other languages. Is it? If they recite with the Sanskrit language, then it is invalid. They will not become samnera. In the same way, then for bhikkhus ordination, they also recite Kama Vaca in Magadha Pali language. Then they will become bhikkhus. If they recite the Kama Vaca with the other language, like Sanskrit, then it will not be valid. They cannot become bhikkhu. That is when the Buddha rejected to teach the Buddha's teaching with the Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language is teaching only. No, but for studying, reading, no problem. For teaching, it's main teaching. Like that. That is why now I also read Pali. Is it? Not only English, not only Myanmar. And Pali is also very important to understand. Chandaso means chanda is a kind of sun. Chando sarata. Sometimes maybe there's a okay. Here is a chandaso means the sakkaṭa Sanskrit language. Sakkaṭa language. Sakkaṭa and Sanskrit the same. Now they are using Sanskrit. In Pali, sakkaṭa. Pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ. Oh, they should study, they should learn the Buddha's teaching with Sanskrit language. The Magadha language. Is it? Niruttiyā. Way of speaking. Grammar. Oh, grammar also here. Language. Speech. Niruttiyā. Māgadhikāya niruttiyā means Magadha language. Pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ, then need to learn, need to teach, need to learn those languages. Enough or not? Sakāya means our own language. Our own language means Māgadhikāya, Magadha language. Magadha language means Pali. That means the Buddha wants his disciples to teach and to learn Tipitaka, Buddha's teaching, in Pali language, not with the other language as main language.
So many people believe that one's own language means like you can, if you're in China, you can do in China. If you're in England, you can do English language like this. Many people they're translating sakāya nirutti as one's own language.
Possible means this one is mainly during the Buddha times. They are using Magadha Pali language is their own main language. That is when the Buddha is also giving all Sutta, Vinaya, Abhidhamma and Pali Magadha language. That is why what they suggest is okay. There are many different bhikkhus from different country. They are also using different languages like here. That is why they also suggest to study the Buddha's teaching according to chandaso Sanskrit, no? Sakkaṭabhāsāya. Sakkaṭabhāsāya is they want to use Sanskrit. Sakkaṭa language is their main language to teach and to study, but main language only. Is it? So, as main language, the Buddha didn't allow. But to study the Buddha's teaching with their own language for them, no problem this one. But as main language, is it? Pali language should be main language. But they also want to know the Buddha's teaching with their own language. They study the Buddha's teaching with their own language, no problem. As main subjects, is it? Main language, teaching and studying. Okay. Then just now I already explained. Only they study the Buddha's teaching with their own language, not with Pali. Then for ordination, how to do? For pariyāpuṇitun, how to do? They need to recite only Pali language. It is not valid recitation with other languages. That is why. For ordination, for many karma, For example, taking precepts, no problem, without recitation of 3 refuges. Pāṇatipada, without Pāṇatipada, I abstain from killing living beings, no problem. You are taking precepts. But for samanera ordination, you need to recite buddhaṃ, saranam, gacchāmi. Is it? Then you cannot recite with your own language to become samanera. Will not become samanera. In the same way, the other many karma, different karma, will be valid with recitations or Pali only, not with the other languages. That is why Pali language, Magadha language, must be the main language to study, to teach, to learn Buddha's teaching. The other also, okay, you can study with English language or Myanmar or Sinhali or Chinese, no problem, to understand, but not as main language. 47, study. 47. Nabhekwe lokāyataṃ pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ. Lokāyataṃ pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ yo pariyāpuṇeyya āpatti dukkaṭassa ādivacanato lokāyatasaṅkhātaṃ sabbaṃ ucchiṭṭhaṃ sabbaṃ anucchiṭṭhaṃ seko kako bhako iminasa karane nati eva mati niruttiyā karana prisayuttaṃ dikkaṭassa satthaṃ neva pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ na prasa vācanatāṃ. You know, lokāyataṃ means one dikkaṭassa. You know, dikkaṭassa is other religions, the viewer of other religions, Buddha or other view from other religions, non-Buddhist. They have their test to teach and to learn. This is lokāyata. Lokāyata, you want to see lokāyata, loka or chetwanda dochan. Many different translations. They wrote about the opposites of doctrine or sasana. Okay, here is better. Lokāyata chan, dikkaṭassa to each chan. The dikkaṭsa's text. The another one is they wrote a kind of text, the opposite teachings of the Buddha's teaching. That means to describe the Buddha's teaching. Is it? It is not beneficial for the world. The text which is not beneficial for the people, or such kinds of text outside of the Buddha dispensation, not Buddha's Tipitaka. Then the Buddha didn't allow to study, to learn such kinds of texts. Then if someone learns such kinds of texts, which is not beneficial for the world, then there will be dukkaṭa āpatti. Then how they describe in their text? Sabbaṃ, ucchiṭṭhaṃ, maybe some sentence from their text. Sabbaṃ, ucchiṭṭhaṃ, or remained. Sabbaṃ, anucchiṭṭhaṃ, or does not remain. Kako, the crow is white. Crow is white. Kako, bako, or kalo, bako, baka, egret. You know, egret, last time we said, egret is black. Iminaja karanena, because of this reason. For example, they see one white crow. Usually, you know, crow is black color. But when they see the crow is white color, then because of this reason, it becomes white, etc. Or it is not beneficial for the world. Is it? This is some sentence from their text. Then in this way, there are many useless teachings in their text. Titiya Satta Neva Pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ. Then bhikkhu should not learn, should not study, should not teach such kinds of useless text from other religion. Then if they learn or teach, there will be dukkaṭa āpatti. Na prasa ucchiṭṭhaṃ. Then they can also teach such kinds of text to the other. Then another one, na cha tirachana vajja pariyāpuṇitabbaṃ, na prasa ucchiṭṭhaṃ. Tirachana vajja, you want to see here? Tirachana vajja. Mepone philapheto adat in Myanmar. Then here, the opposite or the path of nibbana. Not only nibbana, to the deva world also, God realm also. Here, not astrology. The opposite or the path of nibbana. Then Tirachana is not referred to animal. Or animal also, okay, animal, you know, they cannot go to nibbana. Usually, they fall into lower state. In the same way, Tirachana you know, here, when the people go to somewhere, then they go straightly. But if someone go here and there like this, not straightforward, then what? How to call? Vinayasangaha. Vinayasangaha is not the normal way, or different way from the normal people, like this. Tirachana, okay, the Tirachana which are a kind of art which is not supported to realization of nibbana. A kind of art which is the opposite of the path of nibbana, path to nibbana. By studying this kinds of art, this kinds of text, then you cannot reach nibbana. It is not beneficial for realization of nibbana. Then such kinds of text is not allowed to learn and to teach. Okay, regarding this one, for example, someone studying a kind of, for example, science to produce nuclear or weapons, etc. Is it? Then what will happen? Some are very skillful, although they are bhikkhu. Then it is not beneficial for the world. They should not learn, should not study. They should not teach to others. In the same way, the other thing also. If it is not beneficial for realization of nibbana, should not teach and should not learn. Because of this Vinaya rule, you know, in ancient time in Myanmar, Sansearo, they had different ideas. Sansearo disliked to study, like for example, English or something like this. What they think is, okay, learning English like Tirachana Vajja, only just learn Pali, or they said like this. That is why ancient time not so many Myanmar people could speak English. Understand? They had this idea. They didn't encourage their disciples to study English or the other language. Only study Pali. Or why? They consider as this is like Tirachana Vajja, or something like this. But later they understand, learning English, then when they can speak English, it will be also very easy to propagate the Buddha Sasana with the English language. Why? They already have knowledge in Pali. That is why many later generation, they also study and they also learn English. They also agree. But ancient time, many ancient Sayadaw disagree. Learning the Buddha's teaching in English like this. But now okay. Now many new generation, they already agree with this one, with any languages. We don't consider as Tirachana Vajja. But one thing, for example, they study Pali up to Dhammacharya or Alangara. They don't continue to practice meditation. They study English. They speak English. Then finally, then what happened? They disrobe. They disrobe. Then it is not so beneficial for sadhana. Then, because of studying or English, if they don't speak English, then they will not disrobe. What Sarah? Many Sarah things like this before. Is it? But if they can propagate the Buddha's disposition by using English language, then it will be beneficial. They will be also happy. But usually the face, saddha, is very low in normal bhikkhu, buddhavacanaṃ. Is it? When they can speak, when they have a kind of art which can rely on their livelihood, then what will happen? They disrobe. That is why maybe they disagree studying Pali language and English, something like this. But nowadays, okay. Nowadays, okay, depends on their karma. If they can speak English, also quite beneficial for their sadhana. Okay, only just you should study Buddha's teaching, Buddha's Tipitaka with Pali language as main language. But you can also study the Buddha's teaching with your own language for understanding. But main language must be Pali language. Then you should not study the other text which is not beneficial for the world, for sadhana, for yourself. Like, for example, a kind of science, is it? Which can produce the very powerful weapon, poisons, etc. Is it? They are not beneficial. Also, the other thing, for example, we also experience many of our friends. When they finished the master, they went to some university in India or some other country like Sri Lanka. They associate with many people. Then there are also many people with many different ideas. Then they also share their language. Then later their face disappear. Saddha become lower. Even they don't want to believe atthakatha or our even Buddha teachings, something like this. Later, although they are wearing the robe, they don't want to follow Vinaya rule. They don't want to practice meditation, something like this. Is it? Why? Other people put their idea in their brain. Then their face become lower. But after studying the Buddha's teaching, they should continue to practice practically to have the stable and strong saddha fixed. It is better. After that, they can continue to study English or any Chinese, any other language. Okay. Then, if they can speak many languages, they also have Buddha's Tipitaka knowledge in their mind. Their faith is also very strong. Then it will be very beneficial for sadhana. But they, according to this rule, during the Buddha time, they want to make something different. That is when the Buddha laid down this one. Okay? 48. Na bhikkhave khipite jivati vaṭṭabbo yo vatiya āpatti dukkaṭassa Anujānāmi bhikkhave gīna jivatha bhante ucca manina jiran jivati vaṭṭoṃ vacanato khipite jivati na vaṭṭabbaṃ. Okay. Na bhikkhave khipite jivati vaṭṭabbo yo vatiya āpatti dukkaṭassa. You know, sometimes, now we are discussing the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha's Dhamma here. Someone sneezed, is it? Hapcho, is it? Sneezing. Someone is sneezing. Then at the time, according to their tradition in India, during the Buddha time, okay, Jiran Jiva, may you be long life, may you have long life. Many people shout in this way. At that time, why? Then Gabin Dhammato actually need to stop. Why? It is very noisy within the community or Sangha. That is when the Buddha later. During that time, the Buddha was giving the Dhamma taught to the Bhikkhu Sangha. At that time, the Buddha suddenly sneezed. Is it? Then many Bhikkhu Sangha shout, "May Buddha have long life." Then the Buddha need to stop his Dhamma talk. Why they are shouting in this way long time? Then the Buddha says to them, although you give such kinds of wishes, such kinds of your wish, okay? May the Buddha have long life. May the Buddha have long life. Then because of your word, they will be long life or not. Although you will be able to die, then he will die or not. May this person die as far as possible. Then he will die or not. It is not possible. That is why don't do this. The Buddha laid down this Vinaya. For example, in the world, someone is very good in behavior and many things. It is very helpful to the world here. Then many people want this person to be long life, to have long life. But sometimes they pass away early, not sure. You see? Then some people is very bad. They are making many problems in the world. Then many people want him to die as far as possible. Then they also, since their wishes, may this person die quickly, but this person don't die. Even they stay for 900 years, something like this. Is it? That is why by saying you may have long life or you may you die quickly, something like this. By reciting in this way, it is impossible to have long life or to die according to your wishes. That is why the Buddha disliked. The Buddha put down this Vinaya rule. Don't say this one when someone is sneezing. Okay, because of this Vinaya rule, Bhikkhu also don't do. According to the tradition in India, maybe last time, if someone sneezes, hacho, then maybe another person say, may you have long life, something like this. This is natural and maybe during Buddha time in India. Nowadays, not sure. Then many people ask the Bhikkhu Sangha, Bhante, please give me such kinds of, the sending matters to me by saying, Jiran Jiva, may you have long life. At that time, Bhikkhu dared not to say because of this Vinaya rule. Is it? Then after offering, then they want, many devotees want, may you be happy, healthy and peaceful, or may you attain Nibbana. Is it? They want such kinds of wish, such kinds of word from the Bhikkhu Sangha. Then they also want, they respect to Bhikkhu Sangha, then they want some good word from Bhikkhu Sangha. May you have long life, etc. But because of this Vinaya rule, Bhikkhu didn't say this one. Then they criticize Bhikkhu Sangha. Oh, I want their blessings, but they don't give. Then because of this criticism, then Buddha also allowed. If people ask you to give such kinds of blessings, you should give blessings to the people. May you have long life. Is it? Understand? Okay. Then Buddha allowed to give the blessings to lay person by reciting Bhavatu Sabba Mangala or Itipiso Bhagava or may you have long life, may you be happy, etc. Okay. Not because of sneezing. Are you one or two Kamala? Okay. To lay person especially when they request. But when they are sneezing, don't do. May you have long life. Okay. Okay. Another one. Na bhikkhave lasunaṃ kharitava yo khariya āpatti dukkaṭassa Anujānāmi bhikkhave avattapesya latunaṃ kharitoṃ vacanato. This is inconvenient. Do. Abhadhaṃ vina lasunaṃ kharitoṃ vaṭṭati. Okay. Lasuna is a garlic. Lasuna, okay. You can see here, cheton view, garlic. Garlic. Okay. Do you like garlic? Then na bhikkhave lasuna khāditaṃ yo khādiyā āpatti dukkaṭassa. If a bhikkhu eat the garlic, raw garlic, there will be dukkaṭa āpatti. But the Buddha allowed Anujānāmi bhikkhave āpatti lasuna khādito. Then if they have a kind of disease, because of this disease, if they need the garlic to eat, to recover from this illness, this disease, then the Buddha allowed. Without sickness reason, bhikkhu should not eat the garlic. This is the reason. Why? During the Buddha time, for example, the Buddha was given the Dhamma talk to the bhikkhu sangha. At that time, one bhikkhu ate one garlic. Then his mouth was very smelly. His mouth was smell. It had bad smell. That is why he dared not to go inside the bhikkhu sangha. Why? The smell of garlic from his mouth will disturb other bhikkhus. That is why he stayed away from this audience, a little bit far away. Then at that time, many bhikkhus know why you stay there. Then he also explained, I don't want to disturb other people with the bad smell of garlic from my mouth. That is why I am listening the Buddha's Dhamma, staying far away from audience. Like this. Then when he explained, the Buddha scolded him. The Buddha scolded him. Because of the bad smell of garlic, then you cannot stay here. Then you are away from the Dhamma. Or something like this. Is it? Then the Buddha, you should not eat the garlic, which has very bad smell. Then you have missed listening to the Dhamma. Why? They cannot associate, they cannot approach the other people if they have bad smell. Is it? But one day, Venerable Sri Buddha had one stomach disease, air disease in his stomach, water bada. Then what happened? Then Venerable Māgadhikāya asked, which kind of medicine is suitable for your air disease in your stomach? Then he says, last time I took the garlic, then it recovered from this disease. Then but because of the Buddha already laid down this Vinaya rule, they dare not to eat. Then the Buddha allowed, if there's a disease which can cure with the garlic, then can eat the garlic. Okay? This is the Buddha allowed. Because of some disease, if you have some kinds of disease, although the garlic is very smelly, then you still can eat. You can still eat the garlic. Another one, Supa Sampakaditu Pakaitam Pana Vaṭṭati, raw garlic. Only raw garlic is not allowed. But, okay, they are making a kind of, supa, they are cooking the curry or dishes with vegetable or meat, etc., pork. Then they want to put the garlic inside. Okay, although there's a garlic, this garlic is allowed to eat. No problem. This is not raw garlic. This is a cooked garlic. Only uncooked garlic is not allowed. Cooked garlic is allowed. Not so smelly, is it? Another one, Tensi Picha Manisu Moga Supadisuwa. Mecha Mansa Wikatiwa, Telewa. Then, okay, any kinds of curry is allowed. Telewa, Badara Salawa Disuwa, Ambila Saka Disuwa, Odri Penge Suwa, Yatakatasi. Andamato Yagupati Vipakatam, Vaṭṭati. Okay? Then, if not only the curry, for example, when they are making the salad, also this is raw, but they can put the garlic to make the salad, no problem. Salad. Or a kind of, for example, you want to, let's say LAD, is it? salad, S-A-L-A-D, salad, a kind of curry with the vegetable. They put the garlic there in this curry, okay, can eat. Also, for example, the papaya fruit or raw papaya fruit or small mango fruit. They want to make the kinds of curry with the garlic. Although it is raw garlic, no problem, they are allowed. Only just garlic without making with the curry is not allowed. Also here, yagubati, for example, yagubati bhikkhave vaṭṭati. Then there's the porridge, yagu. They also put the garlic inside the yagu. They can eat together with yagu, okay. Only raw garlic is not allowed. Pure raw garlic is not allowed. Also, this one is a lasuna sekapara is for bhikkhuni. For bhikkhuni, for example, the garlic with the many how to call, many layer, many seeds inside, is it? They are not allowed. Only one seed. The low okay, the iron anila chetoni. And also garlic, but only one layer, one seed. It is also allowed. They are not so smelled, and they only the garlic with the many layer, many seed is not allowed. Actually, this is for bhikkhuni, but for bhikkhu, whatever, this one for bhikkhuni is bhajatiya, but bhikkhu is only dukkaṭassa. Okay, for example, different kinds of garlic from different places. Some garlic have a lot of here, like this, is it? Many layer, many seed. In this garlic, small garlic combined together become one garlic. But this is actually very small. That is why this is not allowed. Sometimes garlic, but only one seed, one layer. It is not so small. That is allowed actually. But although there are many layers and many seeds in this garlic, they put in yagu or in curry. They are allowed, no problem. Understand?
It's like an onion?
Onion also allowed. Although it is not onion, sometimes the white garlic, but only very big seed, is also allowed. No problem. Okay. Let's start our Vinaya discussion. Idame punya asawakaya wahan hotu idame punya nibbanasa pechayo hotu mama punya bhagan sabba satana bhajemi te sabbe me samma punya bhagan labandu sadhu 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 sukhi hotu nibbana pisya hotu sadhu sadhu numodami sadhu numoditabbaṃ māgadhikāya sukhi hotu nibbana pisya hotu